Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Azur with the Talker of Mon. Welcome back to Valkyria Chronicles. We are going to pick up where we left off last time. There is a small problem, though, because of how stupid I am. I forgot to save, so there's going to be a small, slight little change to our squad mates lineup. The only ones that you'll really notice is instead of our one sniper, we have two snipers because she didn't show up this time around, and the recruitments for who you can get for your squad is randomized. But we also gain the fan favorite Edie, which is a shock trooper. I don't really know why she was such a fan favorite of everyone, but apparently she was so popular that she also gained her own DLC for this game. And everything else is essentially the same. This episode I'll go ahead and I'll catch everyone up on what is going on, because I made a mistake of, not really giving anyone any plot about the game. So we'll go ahead and go to a skirmish while I go about it. Going to go to normal.
Here is a brief on the task at hand.
We received intelligence reporting Imperial activity in the area. This is your starting position. Sweep in quickly and drive the strike force back. Your objective is to occupy their base camp. Good luck. Here we are shown two extra failure conditions. If the enemy occupies our base camp, or if all allies are killed. With this, we'll go ahead and we'll get our two snipers. We use Alicia, Rosie, Eddie. We should have one. Oh no. I was thinking we should have one more scout, but nah. Largo. We'll go Dallas. And yeah, we'll throw up one more scout. We'll have Ramona.
Now, let's begin the operation. I'm confident victory is within reach.
Let's drive these Imperials back out of Gallia! Squad 7, move out!
Okay, looks like we got scouts, shock troopers, and lancers. And not too bad. We're going to start off with Oscar.
I'll do my best.
Let's see if I can remember how to. See if I can remember how to fight. There we go. And let's go hope for the one-shot kill. Nope.
Sergeant.
with snipers, obviously in the beginning, they're not going to be all that perfect. Let's see, let's go ahead and throw up our shock trooper.
I got it! No! You're through!
Yeah, I tried to go for a double there.
I got it!
Oh, no.
Get
Go ahead and take both these out.
That's what you get!
Good work. Keep it up.
Go ahead and go for Alicia.
Moving out!
Looks like he's crouching, so we'll switch to grenade to destroy the sandbag.
Please hit! My turn, okay?
And we'll finish him off.
Now!
That's sorry if I sound like I'm bored or anything. I'm not. I just concentrate really hard when it comes to games.
I'll do my best.
Go and go for Oscar again. Not quite that close. So they're both crouching. He's the only one who I'll be able to get a critical hit on.
Come on, hit!
There we go.
Yes!
Sadly, I'm going to have to leave him standing. He's not quite close enough to the sandbag. Go ahead and have Lucia get a little bit closer. Sadly, we don't have any more grenades right now, so we'll just go ahead and heal up. Okay, it should be the enemy's turn now. Okay, now time for some backstory. In the year 1935 EC, the continent of Europa is dominated by two superpowers, the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance in the east, and a commonwealth of loosely allied democracies known as the Atlantic Federation in the west. The economies of both powers depend on a precious multi-purpose mineral called ragnite. Its growing scarcity results in the Empire declaring war on the Federation, sparking the Second European War. The Empire uses its military superiority to quickly put the Federation on the defensive. Emboldened by their progress momentum, the Empire decides to invade the neutral Principality of Gallia in order to seize its rich ragnite deposits. Because where this game takes place is purely on the nation of Gallia. When Imperial forces launch an attack on the Gallian border town of Brule, Welcome Gunther, the main character, right here. Son of late Gallian national hero general Belgen Gunther, is forced to fight for his life alongside the town watch captain Alicia Malkiot. Together with Welkin's adopted sister Isara, and using Belgen's prototype tank from the First War, the Edelweiss, they escaped to Gallia's capital, Rangris, and subsequently joined the country's militia force. Welkin is given the rank of lieutenant and assumes command of the newly formed Squad 7, with Alicia acting as his non-commissioned officer. And so far in the story, that is where we are at. Ooh, we get 2 for 1 here. Yeah. I just put myself in a dangerous position.
Now.
Blow up sandbags. Okay, Alicia's gonna have to take a break from this one.
I got it. You're through. That's what you get.
Good thing about the shock troopers is, unlike the scouts, they can carry multiple grenades, so they are perfect for mowing down enemies that are hiding behind the different. Oh, I thought. Never mind. Could have sworn they had more than one.
You're through.
Maybe that's not the sequel. Huh.
That's what you get.
Who are these guys?
Let's see. Well,
Turn, okay?
if I talk anymore and make myself seem like a fool, let's go ahead and just heal up and finish up the skirmish. Oh yes, before I talked about the different classes, but I didn't really talk too much about the scouts. That's mainly because the scouts don't have too much going for them. All they have is they can see enemies at a further range, and they have the most movement. Other than that, they are basically just subpar units whose main use is to get an eye on all the enemies, so you can use the other units to
My turn, okay?
take them down. I mean, obviously they do have their uses.
Who are these guys?
And with that, we will end the skirmish.
Operation complete. We took their base.
And because I didn't finish it in one round, I got B rank. You could technically run straight through the entire thing and just kill that one enemy at the end and capture the base to get an A rank, but I mean, I think you get a little bit more just killing the enemy leaders and all that. And that's all for skirmishes right now. The further on in the story we go, the more we unlock. Obviously, all skirmishes is we go through the previous maps that we've already beaten to just grind up extra money and experience. People have asked to better explain how the different things work, like leveling up on the training field. Basically, it's just leveling up the regular way with anything else. You know, it just increases their stats, their HP pool, and all that. Nothing too special. But as you've seen in the last episode when I leveled up, you can also gain different orders based on what level each thing is. But for specific classes at certain levels, you can also unlock more potentials for them. I believe it was the snipers that gained a new potential. No, maybe not the snipers. Let's see. Oh no, it was. I think it was snipers and someone else. Basically, these two snipers, Oscar gained Nest Master. Shooting from position at the top of a ladder grants increased attack power. So he does the best up in those towers. And Catherine gained accuracy boost. Firing accuracy is boosted a set percentage of the time. Potentials basically just randomly activate when certain conditions are met. Like Metal Bread, standing in a grassy field helps them relax, enhancing the defense. So if I used her more often in that last mission, then she would have eventually ended up increasing her defense because they were out in the field. And yeah, there's also bad ones like Pessimist. Having less than half full HP makes them throw away any hope for the future, meaning less in defense. One that you probably noticed during the battle is Ease, Panicky. I keep on hitting triangle. I need to stop that. Charging into the face of enemy fire makes them panic, decreasing attack power. Sadly, that is the complete reverse of what her class actually does. She does actually is supposed to go out and fight the enemy all on her own. Not necessarily on her own, but yeah, to take each enemy down, she needs to get right up to the enemy to do it with her class. I never really understood that. And while I'm here, we'll go ahead and get the engineers and lancers up to level 3.
Fight! Good work, maggots! Okay, you've earned clearance for a new order.
New order.
Put it to good use out there.
We get defense boost. Obviously, these first orders that you get won't be too useful because they only work on one unit at a time. Later on, we get orders that work on all the units at one time, so you don't have to keep on using it to increase stats of each unit individually. The same subscriber also mentioned that he noticed a upgrade for our tank that increases tread life. Basically, in this game, if you attack the tread of the different vehicles, then it causes them to become immobile, keeping them in place. Early game, you don't really have to worry too much about that, because the enemies won't really have too many things to take your tank out, your tank's tracks out with. Yes, we had that one Lancer in the last mission, but obviously one well-placed sniper shot took him out instantly. Later on, we'll be up against more tanks of the enemies and stuff like that, but until then, that's not really something I really worry too much about. I'm more worried about keeping our weak point, which is the radiator in the back of the tank, as well defended as possible. Let's go ahead and see if there's any new people in our command room. Nope, does not look like they have changed up our possible units. From this point on, I will actually be going through each cutscene, because there are people who are interested in the cutscenes and all that. And if at any time anyone wants me to go back and watch the show off the cutscenes, then we can go ahead and have an episode of, pure cutscenes with 1 or 2 skirmish battles. We'll go ahead and end this episode on this. Sorry if this ends up being a quick one, and sorry if I didn't talk so much, but I'm still getting used to this. I hope you'll be patient with me, and I hope to see you soon. Goodbye.